Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are diving deep into one of the most mysterious and controversial topics in modern military aviation, the F-47 fighter jet, often described as America's secret sixth-generation superweapon, a project surrounded by leaks, speculation, and strategic silence. For years, the United States has hinted that the era of fifth-generation fighters like the F-22 and F-35 is only a stepping stone towards something far more advanced, and the name F-47 has quietly emerged as a possible symbol of that next leap. Unlike officially unveiled aircraft, the F-47 is not something you can easily find in public documents or press releases, which is exactly what makes it so fascinating and, at the same time, so controversial. The idea behind the F-47 is closely tied to the concept of sixth-generation air dominance, where fighter jets are no longer just fast or stealthy, but deeply integrated into a digital battlefield. In this new generation, the jet itself is only one part of a much larger system that includes drones, satellites, artificial intelligence, cyber warfare tools, and real-time data sharing across all domains of war. Supporters of the F-47 concept claim it is designed to operate in environments where traditional radar, GPS, and communication systems may be jammed or completely destroyed. This means the aircraft would rely heavily on onboard AI to make split-second decisions, prioritize targets, and even assist with evasive maneuvers without waiting for human input. One of the most talked about aspects of the F-47 is its rumored stealth technology, which is said to go far beyond what we see in current stealth fighters. Instead of simply reducing radar cross-section, the F-47 is believed to actively manage its electromagnetic signature, adapting in real time to enemy sensors and radar frequencies. This would make it incredibly difficult to track, not just on radar, but across infrared, electronic, and even visual detection systems. Another key claim surrounding the F-47 is its propulsion system, which is rumored to use an advanced adaptive cycle engine capable of changing performance modes mid-flight. This would allow the jet to switch between high-speed interception, long-range cruising, and fuel-efficient loitering depending on mission requirements. Such an engine would give the F-47 unmatched range and speed flexibility, potentially allowing it to strike deep into contested territory without refueling. Weapons capability is another area where the F-47 is said to redefine expectations, with speculation pointing toward directed energy weapons such as high-powered lasers. These weapons could be used to disable enemy missiles, drones, or sensors at the speed of light, changing how air combat is fought. In addition to lasers, the F-47 is believed to carry hypersonic missiles capable of traveling at speeds greater than Mach 5, drastically reducing enemy reaction time. The internal weapons bays of the aircraft are rumored to be highly modular, allowing it to carry a mix of air-to-air, air-to-ground, and electronic warfare payloads. This modular design would make the F-47 adaptable to a wide range of missions without requiring major structural changes. One of the most revolutionary ideas linked to the F-47 is its role as a command hub for unmanned aircraft, often referred to as loyal wingmen. These drones would fly alongside the F-47, extending its sensor range, carrying extra weapons, or even sacrificing themselves to protect the manned jet. In this setup, the pilot becomes more of a battlefield commander rather than a traditional fighter pilot focused only on flying and shooting. Artificial intelligence would handle much of the workload, allowing the human operator to focus on strategy and mission objectives. Critics, however, raise serious questions about the reliability and ethical implications of such heavy AI involvement in combat. They argue that software glitches, cyber attacks, or unexpected behavior could have catastrophic consequences in high-stakes combat scenarios. Another major concern is cost, as sixth-generation fighters are expected to be significantly more expensive than anything currently in service. Some analysts believe the F-47, if real, could cost hundreds of millions of dollars per unit, making large-scale deployment financially challenging. This has led to debates about whether investing in such an advanced platform is worth it compared to cheaper, more numerous unmanned systems. Despite these concerns, proponents argue that air superiority is non-negotiable for modern military power, especially as rival nations rapidly advance their own technologies. China and Russia are both actively developing their own sixth-generation concepts, which adds urgency to America's push for next-generation air dominance. From this perspective, the F-47 is not just a weapon, but a strategic deterrent designed to ensure the United States maintains technological superiority. The secrecy surrounding the F-47 also serves a psychological purpose, keeping potential adversaries uncertain about America's true capabilities. By allowing rumors and partial information to circulate, the U.S. may be deliberately creating doubt and hesitation in enemy planning. Historically, this approach has been used before, most notably with stealth technology during the Cold War. At the same time, some experts believe the F-47 name itself may be a smokescreen rather than an official designation. It is possible that multiple prototype programs exist under classified names, and F-47 is simply a placeholder used in leaks and speculation. This would not be unusual, as advanced military projects often remain hidden for decades before being officially acknowledged. The timeline for the F-47 is another mystery, with some claiming prototypes are already flying, while others say operational deployment is still many years away. If prototypes do exist, they are likely being tested at highly secure facilities, far from public view and commercial air traffic. These test flights would focus on validating new technologies rather than traditional combat performance metrics. The human element of flying such an advanced aircraft is also a major point of discussion. Pilots selected for the F-47 program would require extensive training not just in flying, but in managing complex systems and AI-assisted decision-making. This could fundamentally change what it means to be a fighter pilot in the future. There is also speculation that the F-47 could be optionally manned, allowing it to fly with or without a pilot depending on the mission. In extremely dangerous environments, the aircraft could operate autonomously, reducing risk to human life. This blurring of lines between manned and unmanned combat aircraft represents a major shift in air warfare doctrine. From a strategic standpoint, the F-47 is often described as being designed for peer-to-peer conflict rather than counterinsurgency or low-intensity warfare. Its capabilities would be optimized for fighting technologically advanced adversaries with sophisticated air defenses. This reflects a broader shift in U.S. military planning toward great power competition. However, critics argue that focusing too much on high-end conflict risks neglecting more common, lower-intensity missions. They warn that an over-reliance on ultra-advanced platforms could limit flexibility in real-world operations. Another debated aspect is maintenance and logistics, as highly advanced systems often require complex support infrastructure. Keeping a fleet of F-47s operational would likely demand specialized facilities, highly trained technicians, and secure supply chains. In a prolonged conflict, this could become a significant vulnerability. Supporters counter that advanced predictive maintenance systems and AI-driven diagnostics could reduce downtime and improve reliability. These systems would monitor aircraft health in real time, identifying issues before they become critical. Cybersecurity is yet another crucial factor, given the F-47's heavy reliance on software and network systems. Protecting the aircraft from hacking and electronic warfare would be just as important as protecting it from physical threats. This adds another layer of complexity to an already ambitious program. Public interest in the F-47 has grown largely through online discussions, leaked documents, and speculative analyses. While some of these sources may be unreliable, they highlight the intense curiosity surrounding next-generation military technology. This curiosity is fueled by the broader cultural fascination with advanced aircraft and secret weapons. Movies, video games, and documentaries have all contributed to shaping public perceptions of what a sixth-generation fighter might look like. In reality, the true capabilities of such an aircraft are likely far more complex and less dramatic than fictional portrayals. Still, the core idea remains compelling, an aircraft that can dominate the skies through intelligence, integration, and adaptability rather than brute force alone. Whether the F-47 exists exactly as described or not, it represents a direction in which air combat is clearly heading. Future fighters will be smarter, more connected, and more autonomous than anything before them. They will operate as part of a system of systems rather than as isolated platforms. In this sense, the F-47 is less about a single jet and more about a philosophy of warfare. It reflects the belief that information, speed, and decision-making superiority are the true keys to victory. As more details eventually emerge, the myths and exaggerations surrounding the F-47